Hey, what's up, guys? This video is about paying her to go on dates with you. I'll fix the title, but you get what I'm saying. So the video is about meeting these women, and they demand you to pay for their hair, their nails, a babysitter before you even get to see her. That's the thing, man. Again, she's down bad, and listen. You're gonna run across these women. That's why I got the dating sites. You're gonna run across these women that's broke, and what they're doing now when they meet guys, they demand they pay all this stuff, all these fees before they go on this date. Oh, I got a babysitter. You gotta pay for a babysitter. You gotta get my hair done. You gotta pay for my outfit. All this stuff a broke person will tell you. A broke female will tell you. Don't do it. Don't ever do it. And this is what they gonna do. You heard this word before. They gonna try to belittle you. I watched the video about a guy. She recording everything, of course. So she's on the phone with a guy on speaker, and he called to check up on her. They had a date. I think it was late on that day or something like that. And he was checking up on her to make sure everything was still a go. And she was talking about, oh yeah, I just get my hair done and I can get these nails done. He was like, okay, well, we gonna get them done. And she was like, oh, I don't know, I don't know how I'm gonna get them done. Basically trying to get him to volunteer his money. So a pause went by, about a good 10-second pause went. And he was like, oh, okay, well, just let me know. I'm just checking up on you, make sure we still on for the date or whatever. And she was like, oh, so that's it? And he was like, yeah, just let me know when you get your nails done or whatever. Just get back with me when you get done. Oh, that's it? You ain't gonna offer to pay my nails and this and that? He was like, no, you say you're getting your hair done. I'm like, okay, well, just let me know when you get done. And she like, oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I ain't got time for people. Like, don't call me no more. I'm gonna block you. Don't even call me no more. That's just sassy. You just a sassy man. And then she hung up on him. So guess who took the L? Obviously it wasn't the dude, because he's already getting to a problem before he even met her. You know what I mean? Before he actually went on the date. So it's like, bro, he not losing, you losing. You broke. That's the problem. You got a lot of these women out here, they just down bad, and they looking for guys to fund their lifestyle. This is what it is, man. This is prostitutes now. Today's generation of women, or not all of them, because I don't want to get banned, but majority of women out here now, they all prostitutes, man. They just doing everything they can not to admit to it. I mean, personally, it's a shame to call them a prostitute. Prostitutes, they actually have morals. Believe it or not, right? They live by these rules or whatever, and it's real easy to deal with them, and that's it. With these women, they telling you everything but what it is. They prostitutes, man. So the woman, she mad because, first of all, she broke. And she mad because she couldn't find a sucker to pay for her nails and stuff like that. So you already know who's going to pay for the day. You already know who's going to go somewhere expensive. You already know what I'm getting at with this. You already know she wasn't going to tip. She's a typical, Section 8 chick. They all the same, bro. And then when I say Section 8 doesn't have a color, like ghetto color. It doesn't have a color. I seen Asian ghetto people. I seen Indian ghetto. I seen them all. So it's not a color perspective. It's not a culture. It's just a certain group of people. Section 8 behavior. So you have women that's demanding you spend money before you even actually take her out on a date. And I see this all the time. So remember, guys, and a lot of you guys say this because some of you say this out loud, and some of you just don't interact with it. But I'm gonna say this, and you know this, it's not your responsibility to do that for her. You gotta remember, that is not your kid or your kids. So anytime a woman brings up, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna pay for this or whatever like that, me personally, not saying you gotta do this. Listen, man, you can come through, go ahead, take care of me or whatever. We can do a little Netflix and chill. Now I go ahead and look out for you. That's, if you just want to be down and grimy with it, if you want to play that game, you can go that route. Or, you can just, put your homeboys and include them into it as well. And then, you go ahead and play that game. If you just want to be a low down person, a low down, dirty person like them. But as far as being mature and taking that high ground, you just don't even say no. You just hang up on them, block them, and get rid of them. You just do that. Don't even interact with them like that. You know what I mean? Because their life is always been chaos since they've been a little girl all the way to adulthood, and their life will continue to be chaotic until they die. So don't even feed into it. Just be like, once you hear the story, don't even let them finish. Just hang up and block them. That's all it is to it, and then keep it pushing. And they all gonna try to belittle you, but it's gonna be hard to do because you already blocked her, so you're not gonna hit a response. But when that happens, just block them, bro. Just go ahead and hang up, block them, and be done with it. They know what it is. They just so down bad. They so desperately look for anybody to do that. You got some guys that will do it, but thanks to social media, the word is spreading, and some guys like, I don't know, you know, they nice guys or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. But some guys like, I guess since I like it, I'll go ahead and do it since I like it. Nah, bro. Nah, you ain't doing none of that. That ain't your kid. You ain't got no responsibility. You know, that's not your responsibility to pay for all these accessories and stuff like that. Remember, a lot of these women, they got low self-esteem. If they didn't have low self-esteem, they wouldn't be putting on another woman's hair. They wouldn't be putting on these fake eyelashes, these dumb, elaborate fingernails, you know, all this stuff like that, a ton of makeup. They wouldn't be doing that. They got low self-esteem. So this is the fast way to know if she got low self-esteem. Tell her she got low self-esteem, and then a fight will break out. It's that simple. You know what I mean? Because you remember, they act on emotion, they don't act on logic. This is what it is. So guys, you run across a female, she talking about, oh, you gotta take, you know, it's on their profile. Like I said, they all prostitutes now. It's all on their profile. If you still on the dating site, they're gonna have a laundry list of stuff you gotta take care of before you even get to meet her in person. So that's it. You don't even deal with it. You just keep it moving, man. Like that's a forever cat lady in the making. Just let her lie there, man. Just leave her alone. Keep it pushing. So that's all it is to it, man. Never pay. No matter how sweet she sound or how, you know, remember, all of them got a side story. No matter how bad the story is or anything like that, she probably crying on the phone, fake crying or whatever. Don't never volunteer your money to that, bro. Like, listen, man, I ain't here for all that. Now, we can go meet up over here, like I said, you know what I mean? I'm going to cover the bill. And that's pretty much about it. But if you got all this other stuff going on, I'm good. And just leave it like that. If you want to go ahead and just, you know, make your outro or whatever, just let her know what it is and keep it pushing. She don't give a shit, but it don't matter. Like, you don't give a shit either. That's why you're not paying daycare for her little ugly ass kids or whatever. So keep that in mind, man. When you meet these women and they got these stipulations about, oh, a real man. How does she know what a real man is when she never met her father? Make it make sense, right? She has no experience of being raised by a man. So why is she telling a man how to be a man when she don't even have the experience of being raised by one herself? It's that simple, man. So guys, don't be afraid to stand 10 toes down, or if you got 1 foot, stand on your foot. You know what I'm getting at. Never let anybody manipulate you out of your money. Now remember, you met her, oh, she this and that, she look good. Listen, bro, you said all that because she got all these accessories on. You never met a natural, beautiful woman before in your life. I can tell. I see you guys on these social media accounts over here liking and drooling over these females or whatever. Like I said, some of them dudes, but some of y'all guys so down bad, you don't even care. I can tell you never experienced a natural woman before. You never saw one in your life. Every time you seen a woman, she always got all this crap on or whatever like that. So you need to pump your brakes, man. Stop thinking, you know, with your bottom head and stop thinking with your top head. It's that simple, man. But never let a woman manipulate you out your money. I don't care how bad, because you know you gotta remember, when you got somebody who's just down bad, they the most nastiest people in the world. They just negative 100 on 100. They're this completely negative individual. So they took time. They got a lot of experience on how to yell at people, you know what I mean, make them feel bad, make them look bad, this and that. The best way you can do that, if you run across a female in public or just in general, don't even respond. Because when 2 people are arguing, no one can tell which one's a fool. But when one person is arguing, the other one's not, we already know the one that's yelling is a fool. So that's the best way to deal with that. Don't even respond, bro. When you respond, it make you look weak. Just don't say nothing. Just nod and smile and keep it moving. They like to see that they hate to see when they didn't break you. Don't ever let a woman break you, bro. Like when she over here yelling and belittling this and that, just smile and nod, just walk away. That's it. Cause she already hurt. She just trying to hurt you. She want to spew all her negativity onto you. So don't allow it, bro. So again, you meet these women, they got a stipulation, especially now, like I say, most of them prostitutes. So especially even now, if she on that stuff, like, man, I got $40 for you. I don't know what you can do with $40, but I got $40 for you. Now, if you want the money, cool. If you don't, it's whatever. Because you got to treat them accordingly. You can't be like, oh, I'm going to spend all this money on her because I really like her and I really want to see her. It ain't got nothing. Most of y'all guys spending money on these females you ain't even got no money. You in debt. You over here getting payday loans or whatever like that. So you don't even have the money to do so. And if you did have the money to do so, why? They don't make any sense. They don't make any sense, man. So, you know, guys, keep that in mind, man. I want you guys to get suckered out here. And if it was you, it is what it is, man. Just take that on the chin and keep it pushing. You know what to do next time. But you got a lot of these women now, and like I said, a lot of them older women, because they're masking, right? Remember, they're masking. They over here yelling. They got broad shoulders and stuff like that. So they think because them yelling and cursing at you, it's gonna influence you to open up your wallet. Nah, we're not doing that, man. So if you run across a female like that, it's real simple, bro. Just go ahead and just hang up on her midway and block her and keep it pushing. Because they keep doing it because, first of all, they down bad. But you'll have, not a lot of them, but you'll have some guys that actually fold into it. They'll actually fold and then they'll do that. That's why they keep doing it. And instead of them just hunkering down with that one guy, they still hoeing because they've been hoeing all their lives. So it's like, you can never take her out of that situation because she's been doing it. It's like a crack addict. Not saying it can't happen, but you know how difficult it is to get a crack addict to go, like, to change, like, to quit that stuff? It is damn near impossible. The longer they smoke crack, the harder it is for them to get off that drug. Same thing with a hoe. Like, the longer she's been hoeing, the harder it is for her to get away from it. She might have a break at some point in time in her life, but at some point she gonna get right back to it. So that's what it is. So her yelling and stuff like that is not gonna change. Don't matter how you look or what you tell her, like, oh, I'm gonna change her for the better. No, bro. I don't care how you look or how much money, it's not gonna change. It's a hoe on the loose. You can't do nothing but let her crash and burn. She already didn't crash. She said he burning. So don't add on to it. So when you run across a female like that, go ahead and just go ahead and shut down the conversation and block it and keep it pushing. That's all it is. You know, like I say, I see this a lot of times with these older women, like, you know, 30 and up. It's just, you can't do nothing with them. Just let them lay, man, where they at. Just leave it alone. So guys, if you got a story, you know, like the video. If you don't like it, you know, thumbs down. I'm not gonna get mad at you for it. But this is what we're living in nowadays. They out here literally demanding you to take care, like, oh, you gotta pay daycare, you gotta pay, you know, pay my light bill, you gotta pay for my outfits, this and that, just so, because they not interested in you, man. Any female that wants you to spend a lot of money on her off rip, she don't like you. So remember, I don't care how good you look. And that's the thing too, man. You gotta get out this whole low self-esteem mind frame, bro. Stop falling for these women because they look a certain way. You get all excited and stuff. You want to bone them, and then 9 times out of 10 you ain't gonna bone her anyway because she's gonna look at you as a sucker. So it's so important for you guys to get out that whole. Stop watching all this porn, man. Stop beating on yourself, man. Stop. Just take a break from that because your mind is just clouded with just negativity, with just crap. So that's why your life is in ruins right now, because you can't control your emotions, you can't control yourself, man. Take a break from all that porn and stuff like that, man. Take a break from this, all of it. That way you can see with a clear sight. So a lot of you guys get out here, you know what I mean? You think money gonna solve everything. Money don't solve that. Money don't solve, no, bro. It don't work that way. You in a dangerous situation right now. If you thinking money is always gonna guarantee you love or relationship or companionship, no, bro. That's not reality, man. But anyway, guys, you already know what I'm gonna say. No matter what, always protect your pockets and your peace. All right.